this is for everyone going through a major life change right now. And trust me, when it comes to change in general, whether it's starting a new job, a new semester, or a new anything, it's always a big deal for our brain when dealing with the unfamiliar. Because the unknown is scary, frustrating, and sometimes we even miss our old status quo. If your feels hit something along those lines, then let's look at what you and I can do to deal with change the right way. Romanticizing the past. Let's talk member berries.
Hey, remember Ghostbusters? Oh, I remember. Remember Slimy?
Sometimes it's our nostalgia that's holding us back from change. Researchers have observed that memories associated with negative emotions fade more quickly than those associated with positive emotions. This phenomenon is known as fading affect bias, which is in fact a very efficient coping mechanism. Philippe de Brigard, a professor of philosophy, psychology, and neuroscience at Duke University, said it best, in my opinion. And I quote, "You have to carry your past with you. If a memory hurt every time that you recalled it as much as when you experienced it, that would simply be unbearable." Don't get me wrong, there's nothing life-threatening about romanticizing your past, but I'm just saying, the present and the future wouldn't look so risky and frightening when we do realize just how much crap we've overcome back there and emerged victorious. Well, a bit bruised sometimes, yes, but we did end up right here with a lot more knowledge of the world and of ourselves than when we were back there. So if you're finding yourself thinking, "Oh, it was so much better at my old apartment," or "last semester was so much nicer," remember that fading affect bias and know that the future, just like the past,
sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Number 2, that darn imposter syndrome. Whenever we are put in a new situation where we face new information, new events, and new people that already know all of those things, we tend to feel like an imposter because, hey, it's all new to us. Even if you're doing abnormal psychology too, thinking that now you're an expert because you've done the first part, the professor's teaching and testing styles can be completely different than what you were used to. So it can still look new even if you've experienced something similar before. And different means harder because it's new. Now, there's no real trick that will help you escape the initial imposter syndrome because the only cure, if you want, is time. You need to get comfortable with the fact that you might be anything but comfortable right now, but that's okay. That is literally the first hurdle on your path. Something that personally gets me past this stage faster is breaking the ice with as many people in this new environment or situation as possible. So if it's a new job, start reaching out and introducing yourself to your team or to your new colleagues. Why? Well, first off, you won't feel so alone and isolated anymore. And second, you will be more comfortable asking questions to people you've already said hello to, making it much easier and quicker for you to acquire new information and become more comfortable in this new stage overall. Number 3, riding the wave. When faced with the unknown, our brain is hardwired to dedicate as much of its attention and resources to that unfamiliar thing. It wants to make extra sure that whatever it is, it won't threaten our survival. So what happens when we laser focus on one area of our life, everything else gets the back burner. This is honestly the worst part for me personally when it comes to life transitions and change in general. During this shuffling time, my routines usually get thrown out the window. I start eating poorly because I don't have time or I'm simply too tired to cook. I self-isolate because of that imposter syndrome that kicked my self-esteem right in the cojones. I mean, basically, everything around me comes crashing down. During such hectic times, I implore you to not be so rigid in your expectations of yourself. Tone down the to-do lists and the shoulds and the woulds. Instead of punishing yourself for not sticking with your old routine, take the role of an observer and see how you can create new ones around the schedule you now have. This mindset shift will make the entire experience much more enjoyable and effective in the long run. But honestly, guys, life transitions, whether they are good or bad, are temporary. Never forget that one of the most beautiful and powerful things about us human beings is our ability to adapt. So believe in yourself, and the rest will follow. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. But before ending this video, I want to take a little bit of time to talk about today's sponsor, MOTF. If you're back to the office like me or back to school, MOTF is the best place to go when building your professional wardrobe. MOTF's name, pronounced motif, is a reference to the dynamic nature of a deep lake and that of the sophisticated woman who wears motif. The strong, naturally beautiful qualities shared by both are a shared thread running through the lives of naturally chic women: charm, calm, gentle, power. MOTF sees the two as sisters in spirit, reflecting one another's natural beauty. Both are calm on the surface, yet full of life, and strong in presence, yet adaptable by nature. It is an intuitive metaphor that sparks versatile creations for versatile women, inspired by nature's details and produced in respect to her world. MOTF consistently offers chic, wear-to-work attire through artful design. Ever since I discovered the brand, I think I've only worn their dresses this entire summer and couldn't be more excited about their fall and winter collections. I invite you to click the link down below to take a peek at the MOTF Nature collection and look at any or all of the pieces I've tried on during this clip. A little bit of a bracket, they are all from the Animal collection actually. Don't forget to use my discount code ANA15 at checkout for 15% off if you find something you would like. Thank you so much once again. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!